इंडिया पाकिस्तान T20 वर्ल्ड कप है भाई, अलग ही जोश होता है, अलग ही जज्बा होता है. आई वांट टू नो व्हाट्स योर जोश लाइक.
Super excited.
The josh is pretty high.
So I have had the chance to actually play with Surya. He was my captain.
कौन है ऐसे, like you can say 2-3 players you're super duper excited to see?
First player I think is Chakravarti. So I think he's one of the key players.
Who according to you would be the legend of Indian cricket?
Like from the current team.
For me, one name is for sure Maibai. He has to be on the list. And apart from that, I mean, he's a great human being. Like, apart from just a great cricketer, he's a great human being.
आपके हिसाब से एक legendary moment आपके लिए क्रिकेट में क्या है?
My legendary moments would be Surya Kumar Yadav's catch.
For me, it's Dhoni finishes off in style. That's like a goosebump moment.
Match between India and Pakistan, and there comes Virat Kohli, and he hit some 83 over 50 something balls, and that was for me like, you know.
Hello everyone, welcome to Bat Ball or Baate, the show that goes beyond the scoreboard but into strategy, fans, psychology and pure emotion that makes Indian cricket what it is. Today the guests are going to be sharing the insider takes, fan moments and their POV on the Indian squad as well as the fire around the India-Pakistan match that is happening on 15th of Feb. Well, is this a team of legends or a season that creates new ones? We'll find out in this Dhamakedar T20 special brought to you by Agami Realty. Well, today's lineup is super exciting and I can't wait to introduce you to my guests. So here first we have Royston Das. He is a first-class cricketer representing Mumbai at the domestic level. He is a left-arm batter and a left-arm medium pacer and contributes in both the departments. And along with him we have Sulochana Jaju. She has 25 years of experience in the corporate world. She's into sound healing and she's a passionate cricket fanatic. And last but not the least, we have Moodar Basrai. He's an entrepreneur, a cricket insider, and he's also played cricket at the competitive level. I'm super duper excited. Welcome here. तो actually पहला तो सवाल यही है कि इंडिया पाकिस्तान T20 वर्ल्ड कप है भाई, अलग ही जोश होता है, अलग ही जज्बा होता है. I want to know what's your जोश like?
Super excited.
Just
like,
super excited.
So, yeah, of course. I mean,
कुछ तो like
the lesser. Got it.
No, the josh
Okay,
is pretty high. I mean, see, India-Pakistan matches don't happen as often as they used to, right? So any match played and all this controversy and this and that. So we are excited. I mean, the game's happening and we should, I mean, India should win.
okay.
Yeah.
Royston.
Definitely, I feel what he said, India-Pakistan games don't happen that often. So when it's an ICC event, the stage is big, adrenaline is high. So it's like a festival. It's everyone's pumped up. Everyone wants to sort of get into it and
Right.
wants India to win, obviously.
वो तो है, तो मतलब जोश और जज्बा दोनों हाई है. Okay, my first question is for you, Sulochana. Like, what do you feel जो T20 World Cup में जो squad select हुआ है, the way things are going on, what do you feel from your perspective? How do you feel कि कैसा है जो squad choose हुआ है?
I think I'm very excited about the squad that got chosen because I think most of them are also the same players who played the India-New Zealand, and we saw them on the field. A few people that I'm very happy made it to the team, of course, is Bumrah. I'm a huge fan of Bumrah, and I feel like any match is incomplete if he's not there. And of course, our captain Cool, Sky, super confident about how he's going to take the team through. So net, I feel the overall confidence that this whole team is showing is quite high. From the batting line to the bowlers, I think we are very perfectly balanced. So I'm quite confident and excited.
Okay, Royston, coming to you, you're a professional. You've played first-class cricket, IPL, so you will understand better. Like fans may not notice that, but you might notice. ऐसा कुछ है जो आप बता सकते हैं हमें?
I think from a fan's perspective, obviously, like I said, adrenaline is very high. The hype is up. But as a professional cricketer, I feel India-Pakistan games are more about handling pressure well rather than just skill set, because I feel after a certain point, skill set is almost the same, though I feel like India is much better than Pakistan at this point. But in a T20 game, I feel on a given day, if any team plays well, any team can beat any team. So putting that apart, I feel uh, you know, players who will handle pressure well, they are the ones who will do well in an India-Pakistan game. And it's just not about handling the overall pressure of the game. It's about small moments, keeping your ego aside. As a fast bowler, I can say for example, if you have a slip, and as a fast bowler, if I have a little bit of ego and I say कि अरे एक और बॉल के लिए और एक स्लिप रख देता हूँ और उसी बॉल पे छक्का पड़ गया, तो that might be sort of a game turning situation. So these are the small things that as a professional I notice in India Pakistan games, and I feel the team that can handle that pressure well will be the team that will win these
Wow,
games.
that's interesting. I think बहुत fans को एक idea मिल गया होगा what to notice now. Anyways, Mura, coming to you now. कौन है ऐसे, like you can say 2-3 players you're super duper excited to see कि भाई ये बैटिंग कैसे करेंगे, bowling कैसे करेंगे या फील्डिंग कैसे करेंगे?
So there are a couple of players. The first player I think is Chakravarti. He'll do well in Colombo because it's a spinning track, and he's the number one bowler today in ICC, and so I think he's one of the key players in this match. Yeah, I think then even Hardik Pandya would be important because he's a finisher, and he'll also bowl a bit. So he's very a key player in the team for the balance of the team. Yeah, and the openers, I mean, they are they don't wait. They score really fast. Ishan Kishan and Sharma. So they are the players to watch out for. And Surya Kumar Yadav is always Mr. Dependable.
Sky
He's if anything goes wrong, he's there to take care of it. So I think we are a good side, good balanced side. I think only the Colombo turning track, they've got some good spinners, but I think we should do well.
इंडिया का है ही जोश और जज्बा है, हो जाएगा. ओके, नाउ ब्रिंगिंग इन अ वेरी डिफरेंट पर्सपेक्टिव, साउंड हीलिंग इज समवन वेरी फ्यू पीपल आर अनअवेयर अबाउट. आई माई सेल्फ आई एम नॉट क्वाइट अवेयर अबाउट व्हाट साउंड हीलिंग इज. कैन यू टेल अस कि हाउ कैन साउंड, लाइक व्हाट एग्जैक्टली, लाइक इन सिंपल वर्ड्स, इज साउंड हीलिंग? एंड जैसे आपने रॉयस्टन ने कहा कि इट्स अ हाई प्रेशर गेम, ऑब्वियसली हाउ कैन साउंड हीलिंग प्ले अ क्रिटिकल पार्ट हियर?
So, sound healing, the Tibetan sound healing, what I practice, is a therapy. And what we do is we use handmade brass bowls and gongs to generate sound, which gets, it gets generated in certain frequencies, which penetrate your body through water-heavy tissues. So your body is 70% water. The sound that gets generated, the water heavy tissues carries them through your body and they penetrate into your cells. So in layman's language, it is cellular massage. Like you do a body massage and you do physiotherapy, this is a massage which activates your cells. And that's how it's therapeutic, because it works on your physical body, of course. It relaxes you physically, it eases out tension in your body, and it also restores the mind and body balance. So typically for cricketers or any sports people, they have to deal with a lot of body fatigue. They have to deal with a lot of mental stress. There is a lot of cacophony that they hear, through social media, critics. Then there is selection for, 2020 or one day or test. So there is too much, what do I say? There is too much chatter in their life from external and internal this thing. So what sound therapy does, obviously, when you, go through the sound therapy and you absorb the sounds, it relaxes you physically. It helps you, balance your energy centers, the chakras, and helps you even sleep better. So the moment you shut down your monkey mind and that whole chatter, it just like will help you restore the body.
Wow, I think that's a very like something new. Even it's come to my ears, and I think I feel especially ऐसे high pressure game में तो भाई बहुत important है. Moving on, Royston, मैंने जैसे कि बोला क्रिकेट अपना इंडियन क्रिकेट का जोश जज्बा तो हाई है ही, बट like from a professional's perspective, what would you want to say? Like, our Indian team is better like at defending the total or chasing under the pressure?
I feel at this point the Indian team is so well balanced because of Hardik and Akshar being in the team. They basically India has 8 proper batters, so I feel it's almost 50-50. The only challenge I feel India would face defending totals is due, if that comes in. Otherwise, I feel on a given day, any situation, whether we are chasing, whether we are defending, we are good enough to do the job, get the job done.
Okay. Now coming to you as a cricket fanatic now, what do you want to say on this? According from like your perspective, what do you see? Would it be easier for India to defend or chase?
India is better off chasing, as Royston said. The due factor I think can come in, and it's a turning track. So I think if we know the total in advance, it's easier for the batsman to understand how to play, because India, if they bat first, you know how the openers go after the bowling and they just go bang bang bang. But I think once you know a total, it's in front of you, I think the batters can bat accordingly and chase. So I would personally chase, but it depends on the situation and depends on but I think this match they should chase. Right?
Okay, now there's one question actually दिमाग में से है कि अगर sound healing becomes like a proper part of an athlete's day-to-day routine, how much of a difference would it create according to you?
I would believe it will be a huge difference, and I would relate it to like for cricketers, physiotherapy is very important. They can't do without it, right, Royston? You also do body massages and things like that to relax.
Regular, yeah.
So that's the kind of significance sound therapy or sound healing will have. And so the sound healing also you can do different. You can do a sound bath where the entire team can be together and they can just bathe in sounds.
Wow.
And the other is that you do individual. So I would believe, and I would always suggest any sports person to inculcate sound healing also as in their life. Like they have so many other things that they do to keep their body in shape.
Right. Okay, Royston, now मेरे को same actually question पूछना है. If sound healing becomes like, I don't know if you follow sound healing or anything, but what do you feel as an athlete? कि अगर sound healing हुआ तो would you feel it would help athletes as well?
So, like I don't do a lot of sound healing as such, but there have been days where, like she said, we've had a lot of chatter and a lot of mental stress. So there have been days in my career where I have sort of just logged into YouTube and they have those 70, 80 sounds, right? Which play for like half an hour. So I just sort of put my earphones on the bed, close my eyes and go to sleep.
Damn.
So these are the things that I've done in the past, but obviously this much like the Tibetan sound healing must be a much deeper.
Doing it in person makes a difference. Yes.
Wow. Okay. Another question for you is, Royston, captain staying calm is a must, and especially high pressure game India Pakistan ka. You have trained under greatest captains. What do you feel, how important is calmness of a captain?
So I have had the chance to actually play with Surya. He was my captain when I was in the Triumph Knights. And I can vouch that the guy is absolutely cool under pressure.
Wow.
And it is very important, I feel, because especially as a fast bowler or as a bowler, I feel there will be days where you will be going for runs. It doesn't matter who it is. It can be Jasprit Bumrah. It can be anyone. The captain has to be calm when the bowler is under the pump, because if the captain panics, the bowler automatically panics. So it's really important that the captain stays cool when situations like these occur. And then obviously another thing is how the captain can actually trust and back the bowler's plan. That makes a huge difference, because obviously we prepare a lot, and then if on a certain day things are not working, तो कैप्टन को बस आके इतना बोलना है, भाई तूने बहुत प्रिपेयर किया है, खुद को ट्रस्ट कर और अपने प्लान को बैक कर. दैट मेक्स अ ह्यूज डिफरेंस, एंड आई फील सूर्या is that kind of a captain who gives you that freedom. So I think that will work in our favor in this World Cup.
Now, Surya Kumar Yadav, the captain. Now, I want to come with, captain or individual player. What are you stressed about? Kiska performance? Captain ka ki individual player ka performance?
I think captain, we're not worried. As Royston said, he's super cool, and his captaincy doesn't affect his game as well. He doesn't take the captaincy pressure on himself, so it doesn't affect his batting. In fact, it becomes better.
Right.
So I'm not worried about that. But individual players need to, put their hands up and do their job. What they're meant for. Like the spinners have to, do their job, and the batsmen have to chase. So I think the individual people have to put up their hands, and it's a team game. So everybody has to perform as a team.
True. Now, Slochna, I want to ask you something. Any player, like anything that you're looking forward to in this match? कि यार ये तो होना चाहिए.
I want to see Abhishek, and I want to see. So I'm more of, I get excited with batting, honestly, and of course Bumrah is an exception for me, but batting is a highlight. So I want to see a lot of sixes. I want to see a lot of boundaries. I want to see them crush Pakistan. So
Wow.
basically,
That's the
and not just doing twos and threes and whatever, but I want to see them hitting boundaries. And of course, Abhishek, Sky, Ishan, and we have superb batting line. So yes, that's what I'm looking forward
हमारा
to.
बैटिंग लाइनअप तो है ही अच्छा. रोस्टन, इफ यू हैड टू शेयर like few names that you're looking forward to for this like rivalry, क्या होगा?
Oh, not rivalry as such, but it's an India-Pakistan game, right? So I want to see a little bit of banter. Like, I don't want ऐसे India आई आराम से जीत के निकल गई. Obviously, I want India to win, but I want a good game of cricket. As a professional cricketer, I feel you always want good games of cricket. So that is something that I want. And obviously, Bumrah versus Rizwan, that's one thing. Right now, I feel like it's not really a competition or a rivalry as such, but both are class players.
Right.
So you want to see that battle.
Okay. I think now last question I want to ask all three of you all, who according to you would be the legend of Indian cricket, if you had to say a name?
Like from
Legend
the
of-
current team.
No, like in general, legend essay.
Mine would be Sunil Gavaskar. He's been my favorite for a long time, and the bowlers he has faced, the fast bowlers he has faced in West Indies, and without a helmet, and being a short person, and I mean the number of centuries he has scored, the runs he's made. He was the one who actually put India on the map, the cricketing map, where he went to Australia. So I think for me it's Sunil Gavaskar.
Okay.
For me, I would say two. One, of course, is a very celebrated cricketer. That is Sachin Tendulkar. So I actually started watching cricket only after Sachin started playing. So I wasn't really into cricket, but yes. And the other is Rahul Dravid. I have always loved to see, the way he's played, and also being a coach. So I would definitely have him on the list.
Okay. Royston.
For me, one name is for sure Maibai. He has to be on the list. And apart from that, I mean, he's a great human being. Like, apart from just a great cricketer, he's a great human being. And apart from him, I started playing cricket, and I always watched Zahir Khan. So to me, he's a legend, because normally कैसे सब बैट्समैन लोग को ही legends करते रहते हैं. Fast bowlers को उतना importance no one gives. So I feel Zahir Khan has to be on the list, because what he's done for the country in the World Cup that we won, and regardless in his career, is something great. So I feel he has to be celebrated.
Right. Well, another question I have for you all is, आपके हिसाब से एक legendary moment आपके लिए cricket में क्या है?
For me, it's Dhoni finishes off in style. That's like a goosebump moment for me, and it will stay with me till the day I die. Like every time I see that replay, every time I hear Ravi Shastri's commentary, it's like proper goosebump.
मेरे को ही goosebumps आ रहे हैं. Okay, for you.
For me, it would be 2022, 2020 only. I think it was a match between India and Pakistan. And we had almost kind of given hope. And there comes Virat Kohli. And he hit some 83 over 50 something balls. And that was for me like, that was the moment where I said, okay, this is the guy and this is what we needed for Indian cricket.
I think he's,
So, yes.
he's King Kohli for a reason.
Absolutely. So that was for me the legendary moment.
Okay. For
One
you.
of my legendary moments would be Surya Kumar Yadav's catch in the finals of the World Cup against South Africa. It changed the match and won us the cup. So that would be a legendary moment for me.
I think there were so many unique perspectives, so much unique information that we all got here today. I want to say thank you to all our amazing guests for sharing these unique perspectives and giving us super duper fun insights. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Kiara.
Thank you.
What an honest and thoughtful conversation it was, showing कि भाई cricket is much more than runs and wickets. It's also about the emotions, stories and legends. And a heartfelt thank you to our partner Agami Realty for bringing these two worlds so beautifully. And also to our listeners, thank you so much for being part of our Bad Ball and Batika family. I'm so happy that you all were here, watched the episode. I'll be coming super soon with another fun episode. Tab tak keep catching up with Kiara.